representing Franchise Secrets, Eric Von Horn.
As I go through this Q&A, I'll start with a question and then I'll just talk about what I see as the points of view from a franchisee and a franchisor. The first one is growth. And let's talk about the franchisor. Is the franchisor growing too fast or growing too slow for me as a franchisee coming into it? So as a franchisor, you need enough growth to be able to be a successful franchisor. So there is such a thing as growing too slow, and that's what a lot of people don't think about. If I'm a franchisor and I'm not growing fast enough, then I don't have enough revenue coming in terms of royalties from my franchisees to be able to support future franchisees. So that's something that's really important for franchisees to think about. If you think your franchisor is growing too slow, they need to pick up the pace to be able to support franchisees, unless they have some type of unique strategy that I'm not aware of. Maybe they have endless supplies of money and it's just a passion project for them. And if that's the case, you need to be aware if you just want to be a part of a franchise culture like that. So for us at Mighty Dog Roofing, as the franchisor, we understand that we had a couple different ways that we could go. We could go slow. When I think of slow, I think of 10 new franchisees a year. And when I think of fast, I think that's the way that we're going. We'll bring on 40 new franchisees this year in Mighty Dog Roofing, and in future brands that we're bringing under the Horsepower Brands umbrella will be at a fast growth pace. And the reason is because we have invested a lot into the infrastructure, the foundation of the franchisor, Mighty Dog Roofing, and what we're building at Horsepower Brands to be able to support franchisees. And I think where it starts to get difficult is when it doesn't matter if the franchisor is growing fast or they're growing slow. If they are not keeping up with the support, if they are not ahead of the franchisees in support, it doesn't matter if they're growing too fast or too slow. You want to be a part of a franchise organization that is keeping up with their growth, meaning do they have the staff at the corporate office to be able to support you? So I think supporting franchisees is critical. Sales is one thing, and that's not even real. That's a measurement of growth, but even more important than how many franchises did a franchise sell, it's how many franchises did the franchisor get open. It's great that we could sell 40 franchisees at Mighty Dog Roofing in 2021, but how many will we get open? And that's a really important KPI for us, is to get them open. And so as you are thinking about any franchise brand out there, you're concerned about growth, whether you're concerned if it's too fast or too slow, how fast are they getting franchisees open? So that's an important thing to remember. So as a franchisee, I love that franchisors want to grow fast. I enjoy being a part of franchisor growth if my vision's aligned with that. In other words, do I want to continue to grow as a franchisee at a rapid pace? If I do, I want to be aligned with a franchisor that's growing fast. If I want to be as a franchisee, go really slow, maybe buy one territory and think I'll buy another one in 3 years when I've proven this thing out, then I probably want to be with a brand that is growing really slow as well, because I can tell you with brands like Mighty Dog Roofing, and there's many others that are growing really fast and supporting their franchisees, there's not going to be an opportunity for you to grow really slow with a brand that's growing really fast. It sounds so obvious as I say it, and probably as you're hearing it, but there's a lot of people that do not get aligned with that. So just keep that in mind. So that's kind of growth, too fast, too slow from a franchisor and a franchisee perspective. Both need to be capitalized. Franchisees need to be well capitalized, meaning they need, in the item 7 of the franchise disclosure document, you need to have at least the most amount that they are saying that you need to open up that franchise. And if you're going bigger and growing faster, scaling with them, you need to make sure that you have enough resources to be able to do that. Now, will you grow that fast? Maybe, maybe not, but you need to have the resources to be able to grow fast if you choose to do that. Same with the franchisor. Franchisors need to have enough resources, whether it's themselves or investors, whatever it is, they need to be able to have enough resources from capital to human resources to be able to always be ahead of growth of the franchisees. So that is my 2 cents on growth as from the franchisee and franchisor perspective.